ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्तविष्ठान् पुनरपि ऋषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः मायासङ्ख्या तुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तत्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विधिज विषयान् प्राच्य भोगान् स्तविष्ठान् पश्चाचान्यान् सुमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वान् एतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पातुसो न स्तुरीयः पातुसो न स्तुरीयः।
Shivaji.
Yeah. Sorry, my camera is not working. I'll just chant.
Okay.
Om Badram Karne Shrunayama Devaha Badram Pashyema Akshabir Yajatraha Tirairange Istuštavagum Sastanubihi Vishema Devitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vriddashavaha Swasti na Pusha Visvavedaha Swasti nastarsho Arishtanemihi Swasti no Brihaskadir Dadatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om iti etat aksharam idam sarvam tasya upavakhyanam bhutam bhavat bhavishyat iti sarvam omkarah eva yacha anyat trikalatitam tat api omkarah eva.
If there is a sentence, you have to pause like that. Om iti etat aksharam sarvam. Om iti etat aksharam idam sarvam. Pause, because that is one line complete. Tasya upavakhyanam, it is comma, not pause, it is comma. Bhutam bhavat bhavishyat iti sarvam omkara eva. Like that sentence is not, we cannot just read like that. Can you read again?
Om iti etat aksharam idam sarvam tasya upavakhyanam bhutam bhavat bhavishyat iti sarvam omkara eva yacha anyat trikalatitam tat api omkara eva. Sarvam hi etat brahma ayam atma brahma sah ayam atma chatuspat.
Chatuspat, full stop. Chatuspat, full stop.
Jagritasthanaha Mahishprajnaha Saptangaha Ekonavimshati Mukaha Stulabhuk वैश्वानरः प्रथमः पादः स्वप्नस्थानः अन्तःप्रज्ञः सप्ताङ्गः एकोनविंशतिमुखः प्रविविक्तभुक् तैजसः द्वितीयः पादः
यत्र सुप्तो न कंचन कामं कामयते न कंचन स्वप्नं पश्यति तत्सुषुप्तं सुषुप्तस्थान स्थानः सुषुप्तस्थानः एकीभूतः प्रज्ञानगणः एव आनन्दमयः यानन्दबुक् चेतोमुखः प्रज्ञस्तृतीयपादः प्रज्ञः तृतीयपादः प्रज्ञ स्मृति तृतीयपादः.
No, pragya, that you have never, you are always using a different word, not pragya.
Pragya.
Prajna, what is not prajna? Prajna. Prajna's tritiya padaha.
Please don't tell, because I want people to be conscious, so don't prompt. Let you find out. Yes.
Then Yesha Sarveshwaraha. Yesha. Why it is in the print, it is not there. Okay.
No, it is because that is sa, so that's why that is dropped. That means this is sandhi is done. If you are reading, then tell it's sandhi.
Okay. Yesha Sarveshwaraha. Yesha Sarvajnaha. Yesha Antaryami. Yesha Yonihi Sarvasya. Yesha Yonihi Sarvasya. Pravavapya Yauhi Bhutanam.
See how Sarveswara, this is the pronoun for this esa stands for this is a pronoun for the Sarveswara. That's why Sarveswara, whatever, if at the end there is visarga, here also at the end will be visarga. Sarvajnaha at the end there is visarga, esa also will be visarga. Esa antaryami. Because the visarga is that esa also always the pronoun will always follow the gender and the karaka of the noun.
बहिष्प्रज्ञो विभुर्विश्वः ह्यन्तःप्रज्ञस्तु तैजसः घनप्रज्ञस्तथा प्राज्ञः एक एव त्रिधा स्मृतः.
You can tell ghana prajna tatha. Then we will combine ghana prajna.
Yes, Swami.
Like bahis prajna we are telling. Anta prajna telling ghana prajna.
Yes, Swami. I'll make a note. दक्षिणाक्षी मुखे विश्वः मनस्यन्तस्तु तैजसः आकाशे च हृदि प्राज्ञः त्रिधा देहे व्यवस्थितः. विश्वो हि स्थूलभुक् नित्यं तैजसः प्रविविक्तभुक् आनन्दभुक् तथा प्राज्ञः त्रिधा भोगं निबोधित. त्रिधा भोगं निबोधित.
No dhita. See again.
त्रिधा भोगं निबोधत.
Yes, nibodhata.
स्थूलं तर्पयते विश्वं प्रविविक्तं तु तैजसम् आनन्दश्च तथा प्राज्ञं त्रिधातृप्तिं निबोधत.
त्रिशुत्थामसु यत्पूज्यं भोक्ता यश्च प्रकृतितः वेदैदुभयं यस्तु सभुञ्जानो न लिप्यते.
Can you break that one? The Vedaitat, can you break that one and tell?
Which one? Devaidadubhayam. Devaidadubhayam yastu.
What is that? Deva?
Devaida.
Not Devaita.
Vedaida.
Yes.
Sorry, Swamiji.
Yes.
Vedaidubhayam yastu.
Can you break that way?
Vedayitupayam.
No, it will be Veda, Etat, Ubhayam. Three words are combined. Veda,
Veda,
Etat,
Veda, Edak,
Ubhayam.
Upayam.
Hmm.
Yastu. Sabunjano na lipyade.
Can you read again? Trishu.
Veda, Edatupayam.
Trisu. First line.
Trishuthamasya. From the beginning.
Hmm.
Trishuthamasya yat bhojyam.
Not Tamasya.
Dhamasya.
Not Dhamasya.
Trishudhamasu.
You see?
Oh.
Yes. Please read.
Trishudhamasu yat bhojyam. Bhokta yascha prahrtitaha. Vedaida ubhayam yastu.
No, break that one. Break.
Vedaitubhayam yastu.
No, break that one. If you break, it will be Veda plus Etat plus Ubhayam. Veda.
Veda edat ubhayam yastu. Sapunjano na lipyade.
Yes.
Prabhava sarva bhavanam. Sama satamidi vinishchayaha. Sarvam janayadi pranaha. Chedomshun purusha prathaka.
Purusha Prathaka.
Purusha prathaka.
Next, ready?
विभूतिं प्रसवं त्वन्ये मन्यन्ते सृष्टिचिन्तकाः स्वप्नमाया स्वरूपेति सृष्टिरन्यैर्विकल्पिता इच्छा मात्रं प्रभो सृष्टिः इति सृष्टौ विनिश्चिताः कालात् प्रसूतिं भूतानां
Kalat. Then
प्रसूतिं
not Prasudim.
Prasudim.
Prasutim. Prasu will be long.
प्रसूतिं कालात् प्रसूतिं भूतानां
Kalat Prasutim, like that.
कालात् प्रसूतिं भूतानां मन्यन्ते कालचिन्तकाः.
Yes.
भोगार्थं सृष्टिरित्यन्ये क्रीडार्थम् इति चापरे देवस्यैष स्वभावोऽयम् आप्तकामस्य का स्पृहा.
Okay.
ना अन्तःप्रज्ञं न बहिष्प्रज्ञं नो भयतः प्रज्ञं न प्रज्ञानघनं न प्रज्ञानघनं न प्रज्ञं न प्रज्ञं अदृष्टम् अव्यवहार्यम् अग्राह्यम् अलक्षणम् अचिन्त्यम् अव्यपदेश्यम् एकात्म प्रत्ययसारम् प्रपंच उपशमम् शांतं शिवम् अद्वैतम् चतुर्थं मन्यन्ते स आत्मा स विज्ञेयः.
Yes. So last time we have finished up to Ekatma Pratyasaram and Prapancha Upasamam we are discussing. Why this Surya is called Prapancha Upasamam? Remember, this is the best description of Atma. And here Atma word is replaced by Surya. And then it is already, we have seen that Atma and Surya, they are not two different things. So don't get confused where if somewhere Atma is used, somewhere Surya is used. Because Surya is a synonym of Atma. Okay. And then what is Prapancha Upasamam? What Bhavan Shankaracharya is telling in the Bhashya? Anta Pragyattvadi Sthani Dharma Pratisedaha Kutaha. when it told it is nanta prajna, na pahisprajna, na ubhayata prajna, all by these things, sthani dharma pratishedha. Sthani means sthana and sthani. It is not a Sindhi word, okay? Like how ani is there, if it is called Sindhi. No, it is not a Sindhi word, it is a Sanskrit word. When sthani dharma, like sthana is a place. Sthani is who is residing in that place. Please pay attention. Sthana is sthana dharma. This word will come sthana dharma, sthani dharma. Sthana dharma is Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Susupti Avastha. That is called sthana dharma. What sthani dharma is? Vishwa, Tejas, and Pragya. That who are functioning in the Jagrata Avastha, who is functioning in the Jagrata Avastha is called has the sthani dharma of the Jagrata Avastha, sthani dharma. And the Jagrata Avastha is called the sthana dharma. Sthana is the place, sthani is the indweller of that place, or whoever is functioning in that place. Like the White House. White House is the place for the president. Like that. A temple is a place for God. So God is the sthani dharma, temple is the sthana dharma. So anta prajna, bahis prajna, ubhayata prajna, prajna, all these are sthani dharma. By adding na, that means Turiya is not the sthani dharma. Okay? Turiya is not the experiencer. When it is already told, okay, already told. Since Surya is not the sthani dharma, is not the experiencer of all the states, so automatically it will not be the objects of experience too. Because if the experiencer is denied, experience is automatically denied. If there is no experiencer, then there will be no experienced. We are thinking that there is an object, so we experience. No. Because of the existence of the experienced object is not because of itself. It is because of the experiencer. Experiencer is giving reality to the experienced. Even the experienced is not there, still one can experience. Can anybody give an example? If experienced is not there, still one can experience. Experience means objects of experience. Even if objects of experiences are not there, still one can have experience.
Dream state.
Deep sleep state,
There
Swami.
it is there, the dream objects are there. One is experiencing.
Deep sleep state, Swamiji. You experience the absence of objects. So experience is there. You experience the absence of objects in deep sleep.
Yeah, but one is absence of objects is also is a state. The presence of object, absence of objects. That one is instead of experiencing the presence of objects, one is experiencing the absence of objects. So that is not the case. Even if something is not there, still we can experience. Like the blueness in the sky. It's not there. It's not there, but we can experience. All of us were experiencing that. Ghost. There is no ghost at all. But how many people there are TV shows are there on the ghost. There are books are written on the ghost. And if you are, of course, in the city, there is no ghost because there is no problem at all because everybody behaves as the ghost. But in the villages, we see ghost. In the cities, we don't see ghost. But if the experiencer, if Turiya is not the experiencer, automatically it will not be the experienced object. Automatically. If the experiencer is not there, experienced objects will not be there. But though it is to be understood that way, but here Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji or Upanishad is making sure that it is telling prapancha upasamam. That means it is trying to tell that in Turiya there is no experience at all. The objects of experience in Turiya are denied. That's why he has to add prapancha upasamam. Though it is understood that automatically if the knower of the world is not there, then the world will not be there. But to make sure, prapancha upasamam. Prapancha upasamam, what's the meaning? Jagradadi sthan dharma bhava uchyate. Here the sthan dharma is denied. By telling prapancha upasamam, then Turiya is not the sthana dharma. There is no sthana dharma in Turiya. And previously it was told there is no sthani dharma. There is no sthani dharma, there is no sthana dharma. Is it clear to everybody? Okay. If there is, because of son there is a dad, or because of the dad there is son, who is the cause for whom? Who is first? Beta is first or dad is first? Now why it will take so much of time? Who is first?
Dad is first, Swamiji.
Dad is first. But everybody thinks that dad is first, then because of the dad, the beta has come. But beta thinks the other way. Beta thinks that because of me, dad is there. Because if the child is not there, why is dad? If the child is not there, there is no dad. So it can be, this intellect can describe as many ways. There is no one way of explaining a thing. One can tell that it is a tree, one can tell that it is not a tree too. Intellect can do the both. That is the power of intellect. Intellect, it can give logic in favor of something. It can give logic not supporting it. Like how in India, whatever Congress party will tell regarding the army, BJP will take that their words and will tell that they are against army. They will tell everywhere. This election was done, everything was counted, all the people who are required they are present. Still one can tell that no, everything is rigged. One can tell it is, and it is just if you don't have any logic, then just become adamant. That's all. It is rigged. That's all. And people are there to support both. People are there to support it was done correctly and it was not done correctly. We will get support for everything. For doing drugs, there will be support will be there, and we can buy also. And for not taking drugs, there will be support. In favor of drugs, against the drugs. In favor of guns, against the gun. Our intellect works that way. It can tell in one way or the other way, or in a different way. It can tell different things. It has got extraordinary power. Now it will prove, and next moment it can disprove too. So prapancha upasamam, there are two kinds of prapancha. One is called the karya prapancha, and the other is called the karana prapancha. Karya prapancha is the world. Karana prapancha is the experiencer. Even in the experiencer also, we can tell the Vishwa and Tejas, they are also in the Karya Prapancha. But Karana Prapancha is the Pragya. Without Pragya, there will be no Vishwa and Tejas. Karya Prapancha is not only the world of names and forms, objects. Karya Prapancha, Vishwa, Tejas and Pragya, they are also Prapancha. They are also in the category of Prapancha. The Vishwa and Tejas, they are the Karya Prapancha, and the Pragya is the Karana Prapancha. Prapancha Upasamam. By telling Prapancha Upasamam, that means the Turiya, there is no experiencer, there is no experienced. There is no experiencer like PFT, and there is no experience like OET. OET and PFT, they are not there at all. Sthani Dharma Pratishedah and Sthana Dharma Abhava. There is no Sthana Dharma, and there is no sthani dharma. Atayeva, therefore, Santam, that's why it is Santam, because there is nothing to disturb. This prapancha, they are made of duality. Wherever there is duality, there will be disturbance. Like last time I was telling that the lady who was who was pounding the rice to make dosa, and her husband complained. Then what she did, she had the bangles. The bangles were hitting each other. That's why they're making noise. So he removed all the bangles, but she kept only one bangle in each hand. Then there is no noise at all. If there is only one, everybody is being guided by one goal, then there will be no conflict at all. If everybody has their own goals, then there will be bound to be conflict. How much remain the same home? Even one will use the same room, one will eat on the same table, same food, and same last name, everything will be the same. We may think that everything, all problems go away. But as long as this duality is there, problem is bound to be there. But since this duality of Vishwatajas and Prajna is not in Turiya, and there is no difference of the experienced objects are not there in the Turiya, that's why it is Santam. Santam, then Bhavan Shankaracharya is writing here, Avikriyam. Avikriyam means there is no Kriya, there is no action, there is no change. Santam means no change. Then Shivam. Shivam is auspicious. Auspicious means free from Kama, Krodha, Lobha. In the Turiya, there is no Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya. And why there is no disturbance in that? Because it is Advaitam. Advaitam. Advaitam means Bheda Vikalpa Rahitam. It is, Vikalpa is the illusion. It is free from the illusory differences. The differences are the cause for, as the differences are due to illusion. The cause for that is ignorance. Since there is no illusory differences, that's why it is Advaita. And if it is Advaita, sure it will be Shivam. Chaturtham, what is the meaning of Chaturtha? Here Bhavan Shankaracharya is writing, Chaturtham means Turiyam. Chaturtha is Turiyam. That like first how we read Pratham Pada, Dutya Pada, Tutya Pada. Chaturtha is Turiyam. So Chaturtham and Turiyam both are same. And how Chaturtha and Turiya, there is no connection. Why? How you cannot just put some words. But it is actually Chaturiyam. It is the real word is Chaturiyam. From that cha we are removing and we are telling Turiyam. Like how there will be some name will be there, and let us say psychology. We don't use the word, we don't pronounce the letter P. Here also the Chaturiyam, from that cha is removed, Turiyam. But cha stands for Chaturtha. That means Chaturtha and Turiya both are same. That way Bhavan Shankaracharya writing it. Chaturtha means Turiyam. Manyante. Manyante is considered. That Chaturtha is considered as the Turiya. And why it is called Chaturtha then? Pratiyamana Padatraya Rupa Vailakshanat. Pratiyamana. Pratiyamana means which is appearance. Vailakshanat means since it is different from the appearance of the Padatraya. Three Padas are there. See, the Turiya is present in the form of the Vishwa. Is present in the form of Tejas, is present in the form of the Prajna. But at the same time, it is different from Vishwa, Tejas and Prajna. Vishwa, Tejas and Prajna are Pratiyamana, their appearances. But what about Turiya? Turiya is a reality. That is the difference. So one is Pratyamana and the other is the Nitya, is the reality. The three are Pratyamana. Pratyamana is their appearances. Sa Atma, Sa Vijnaya. That, what is the last word? Sa Atma, Sa Vijnaya, that is the final sentence. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 words are there. That Bhagavan Shankara is writing. Sa Atma, Sa Vijnaya iti. That means that Atma has to be understood, not to do the puja. That's why previously we have discussed, so far as Atma is concerned, it has to be realized, it has to be meditated upon. But so far as Ishwara is concerned, we have to do the puja. Puja and Seva are for the Ishwara. But when it comes to Atman or Brahman, there we have to know it. So Atma, Sa Vijnaya. Why you have to know it? Because it is our own self. And again, it is infinite. If something is finite, something is conditioned, then you have to do something. If something is unconditioned and infinite, then we have to know it. So Swatma, Sabhijnana. That Turiya is Atma. That Chaturtha means Turiya. That Turiya is Atma. That Atma is to be known. That means to be known as our own self. And Bhagavan Shankara is writing commentary, what do we mean by Swatma Sabhijnaya? Iti pratyamana sarpa bhuchidra dandadi vyatirikta. This bhuchidra, danda, sarpa, bhuchidra and danda, there sarpa is compared to Vishwa, bhuchidra, Tejas, and danda is compared to Prajna. These are pratyamana, they are illusory, they are only appearances. But what about the Turiya? Vyatirikta, it is completely of different nature, Vyatirikta. Yatha rajuhu, that means just like how we realize we have to negate all the illusory snake, illusory bhuchidra, illusory danda, and to realize the real rope. In the same way, one has to realize the Atma as the real thing. And how, what help will take? Tattvamasi ityadi vakyartha. That means there is Tattvamasi Mahavakya, the Vakyartha means not Vakyartha Lakshyartha. Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Vakyartha means Mahavakya Artha. The meaning of the Mahavakya, Tattvamasi, one has to understand. And that is by analyzing the Tat and Tvam, then finding the connection between Tat and Tvam, one will come to be established in oneself. There is no difference between the individual and the total. Tat and Tvam both are same. Jivan Ishwarayoho na bheda. And it is given in the Tattvamasi Mahavakya, is in the Mandukya Upanishad. Then Adrushtaha Drashta. Adrushtaha Drashta. That means this Atma is a Drashta which cannot be seen. This is a Drashta which cannot be seen. Okay, different name, different way of telling that one, that it is a drashta, but nobody can see that drashta. If somebody has seen, let us say somebody has done some good work, or somebody has done some bad work. How know that somebody has done good work and bad work? Because somebody has seen that when he was doing some good work, somebody has seen, and when he was doing some bad work, somebody has seen. If somebody has seen, then that person can be called to the court, because that person has seen. But here there is a seer without sin. The seer has not undergone a process of seeing, then becomes seer. The seer is without that role. Adrushta drashta. So it is the seer of what? Seer of that which cannot be seen. Because all these are illusion, which doesn't exist. It is a seer of that. There is a different way of telling that there is no seer and sin relationship between the drashta and the drishya. Then nahi drashtuhu drishtahe viparilopah vidyate. Na drashtuhu drishtahe. That means the seer of the sin will never change at all. Parilopah. Parilopah means no change. There will be no end. There will be no absence of the drashtuhu drishte. That means this sphere is such that it has no sin, and this drashta will not change at all. That is a different kind of drashta. Always drashta will change. If somebody has seen, like how the witness, they can change their opinion. They will say, at that time, yes, this person has killed somebody, will tell in the court. But if that person will threaten and give some money, okay, take $1 million. The next time it will, no, I told wrongly because of the force or something, because of pressure, I told that yes, I have sinned, but actually I have not sinned. Gone. But here, this drashta will never change. It will always remain the same. The drishya will change, but the drashta will never change. Viparilopa vidyate.
Swamiji, Swamiji, question about prapancha upashamam. Upashamam means quiet, and prapancha means world of names and forms.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Upasama means or dissolution. Upasama.
Dissolution. Okay.
Gone away.
Gone away. Okay.
That's one meaning. Sa vijnaya iti. Sa vijnaya is the last word is sa vijnaya. Sa vijnaya iti bhuta purvagatya jnante. Dvaita bhavaha. The sa vijnaya, that he is to be known. Why it told he is to be known? Atma cannot be known because Atma is the knowledge itself. Knowledge, using the knowledge, you can know something. Knowledge cannot be known. Using the knowledge, things in the world will be known. But knowledge one cannot know the knowledge. Because of knowledge, things are known. Knowledge cannot be known. But because of knowledge, everything is known. But here it is Svapijya, it has to be known. This word is used with respect to the Bhavan Shankaracharya is telling Bhuta Purvagatya is because of prior state. Prior state, we didn't know ourselves. That's why it has to be told that Atma is to be known. Since it was not known, that's why it is told that it is to be known. But actually, Atma is not something to be known. It is a knowledge itself.
So, Swamiji, this is just like a chapter 13, right? Bhagwan is in the beginning, chapter 13.
Yeah.
Kshetra, Kshetragna, Vibhag Yog, yes.
Right.
Gyaya.
Kshetra, Kshetragya, Gyan. Savijnaya. Savijnaya, he has to be known. It is only with respect to the state of ignorance.
Yes.
That's why it is told Vigyahan. Actually, that word is not appropriate. Savijnaya, he is to be known. That word is inappropriate because we are that. Why we have to know it? We don't have to know it. But with listen to the ignorant state, it is told that it has to be known. Because I tell that I do not know who I am. Then it will be told that you know yourself. But if one has realized, then these words are of no meaning at all. Sa vijnaya iti bhuta purvagatya. Bhuta purvagatya means in relation to the previous state. Bhuta purva. Bhuta purva, previous state. That means the state of ignorance. Jnante dvaita abhavaha. The moment we know ourselves, what becomes absent? Dvaita bhava. The sense of duality is abhava. It completely goes away. Then now the Karika, previously the Karika was written by Gaudapada, Bhavan Gaudapada on Vishwa, Tajas and Pragya. Now the Karika is written on the Turiya. Because remember, we have got the Vishwa is described, Tajas is described, Pragya, Vishwa is the Sthula Bhok, Tajas is Praviyukta Bhok, Pragya is Ananda Bhok. But what about Turiya? Turiya is no Bhok. Turiya is no Bhok. No Bhok, no book also. In the book, by reading book, one will not get Turiya because no book. Okay. Okay. This since it is not the Sthula book, it is not the Pravibhukta book, it is not the Ananda book, it is in a different category. But the Vishwa, Tajas and Pragyan, they are already explained by by Gaudapadji through his Karika. Isn't it? We read what is the Vishwa, what is the Tejas, what is the Pragya. We have already read much before. But now he is writing the Karika on the Turiya only. Sometimes he will bring Vishwa, Tejas and Pragya, but mostly the Karika, what he is writing here, it is entirely on the Turiya. Okay. We'll read. Atra ete slokaha bhavanti slokaha. Sloka. Whose name is Sloka? Somebody's name is Sloka. Do you know whose name is Sloka? The richest person on this earth in India. He is daughter-in-law, Sloka. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, Sloka. Here the Atra ete slokaha bhavanti. Slokaha means plural of sloka. Sloka, sloko, slokaha. Then one sloka, two slokas, more than two slokas. Slokaha. Atra means here. Here means previously Vishwa, Tejas and Pragya, on that Bhagavan Gaudapada has written commentary. But here the commentary is not on those three. Atra ete slokaha bhavanti. But here the commentary is on a different subject. That is the Turiya. He is going to tell that one, but it is mainly Turiya. And what he is writing on Turiya is in a lot. Vishwatan Pragyan little he wrote, but when it comes to Turiya, he goes on and on and on and on. And whatever things that is coming to his mind, let us see, Gaudapadji.
Is it, Swamiji, is it number 10?
Yes.
Karika?
Yes.
Okay, that's a Nivrutte, right?
Nivrutte.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But previous to that, in the comment it is written, Atra ete slokaha bhavanti. Therefore, these slokas are mentioned here.
I don't see in the book,
No, it is
Swamiji.
not there. I'm
This-
telling you.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Because one may think.
This is
One may
prelude to
think
10, right, Swamiji? Prelude to 10. This is prelude to 10.
yes,
Okay.
prelude to 10. Why there is need of writing commentary by Gaudapada? Gaudapada is writing here. Why he
Okay.
has to write Karika on the on this Turiya? He is telling Atrayate sloka bhavanti. Here I am going to write regarding the Turiya. Previously I have wrote regarding the Vishwa, Tejas and Pragya, but here I am not going to write those things. I am going to tell only regarding the Turiya. That is Atra ete sloka bhavanti. Therefore, these slokas are mentioned here. That is the meaning. Therefore, something has happened before. Now he is mentioning this thing. What he is writing? Nibrute sarva dukkhanam Isana prahuradhyayah Advaita sarva bhavanam Devasturyo vibhusmutah Nibrute sarva dukkhanam Isana prahuradhyayah Advaita sarva bhavanam Devasturyo vibhusmutah. And let us go directly. The meaning is very simple, but Bhavan Shankaracharya has brought some very important points. Let us say literal meaning. Nibrute. Nibrute means for the destruction of. That is Nibrute. Sixth case of the Nibrute. Nibrute of what? Destruction or dissolution of what? Sarva dukkhanam. All kinds of sorrows. For the dissolution of all kinds of sorrows, dukkhanam, Isana. Isana means then immediately Gaudapadji has written the meaning of Isana. Isana means Prabhu. Isana we consider as the Ishvara. But here is telling Prabhu. Isana means Prabhu. Prabhu means Sarva Samartha. Who is capable of Kartum, Akartum, Anyatha Kartum, Satyam. He is called Prabhu. This Ishana is the Prabhu. He is not an ordinary leader. Okay? He is the most powerful leader. He is a Prabhu. That means he is the controller of the entire universe. And he is Abhya. He is imperishable. That controller, who is the Prabhu, that is the meaning of Ishana means Prabhu. Okay. This Ishana or the Prabhu is very, very powerful. Very powerful. Nobody can do anything to him. He is imperishable. Nobody can, like how the Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Lord Narayan, and he asked Prahlada where he is. He told that he's in this pole, in this pillar. He told, then I'll kill him here. I don't have to go anywhere else. Then he took his sword and tried to cut the pole into two pieces, thinking that Lord Narayan will be divided into two pieces. There he is gone. Only you have to do the kriya, that's all. And nobody will know even who killed Narayan. Okay, he was thinking that way, but it happened completely the opposite. Instead of Lord Narayan being killed, he got killed. Hiranyakashipu. So that's why he's Abdeya. Nobody can destroy him. He will not change at all. Abdeya. One cannot reduce. There will be no reduction in him. Abdeya. Then Advaitaha. And why he is called Advaita? Sarvabhavanam. Advaita Sarvabhavanam. That means he is the non-dual in all seeming dualities. In all seeming dualities, he is the Advaita, non-dual. Sarvabhavanam, all objects. He is Devaha. Deva means Dvaitanath Devaha. Of course, Bhavan is writing the, and Gaudapaji is writing the Karika, so we'll read that one. I'm just telling the literal meaning. Devaha is Dvaitanath Devaha. Then Turyaha. He is the Turya. Bihu, he is called a Bihu. Smutaha, he has to be considered as the Bihu. Then each word for the Karika, let us see. Why he is called Sarva Dukkhanam Nibrutehe. That is the Nibrutehe Sarva Dukkhanam or Sarva Dukkhanam Nibrutehe. Sanskrit can be read in whatever way, it doesn't matter. What position of the words immaterial. Then Gaudapaji is writing Prajna Taijasa Vishwa Lakshananam Sarva Dukkhanam. He is telling a very thought-provoking statement that this Prajna, Taijas and Vishwa, they are equal to Sarva Dukkha. Now we are telling all this, Vishwa has the Dukkha, Taijas has the Dukkha, Prajna has the Dukkha. He is telling, no, they are not the experiencer of Dukkha. They are the Dukkha themselves. They are the Dukkha themselves. Their characteristic is sorrow. Because sorrow is there where there is sense of individuality. If I think that I am one among many, then it is bound to be, that person is bound to be affected by the many. Whenever there is, it is a sign of impurity. Like suppose we'll take all garbage of the entire world and we'll throw in the ocean. Ocean will never be dirty at all. But if you put little dirt in a glass water will be dirty. Because it is limited water. But that is unlimited, so it will never be dirty at all. Prajna, Taijas and Vishwa, they are the individuality. By identifying with what? With the Sthula, with the Pravivikta, and with the Vasana. The moment one identifies with the gross objects, one becomes Vishwa, condition. So these are conditional identities. Vishwa, Taijas and Prajna, these are conditional identities. And once we have made ourselves a limited entity, you will see sorrow starts. Suppose I belong to a family. Mom is there, dad is there, beta is there, beta 4. Okay. Now we belong to this family. Mom, dad, beta, beti, 4. Now I'll get married. Then the moment I get married, that I'm married. Now I will not identify with the 4 now. I will identify with the 1. That means I'm making myself limited. That is very painful. So I want to identify with more. Then I want children. But children give so hard time. Then I told you, enough is enough. I was thinking that if there are children out there, I'll be happy. But then more unhappy because I want to include them in my life. But they don't want to include it. They have their own individuality. In this way, everybody suffers. Pragya Taisa Vishwalakshananam Sarvadukhanam. Sarvadukha, Pragya Sarvadukha is equal to Pragya, Vishwataisan Pragya. Nibrutehe. Sarvadukhanam Nibrutehe. In order to get rid of the sorrow, what we have to get rid of? The sense of individuality. We have to get rid of. Sarvadukhanam Nibrutehe. And then for that purpose, what one has to do? Isanaha Turiya Atma. That means one has to identify, one has to give up the identity with the Pragya, Tejas and Vishwa. Then one has to identify with the Isana. One has to identify with the Ishvara. The moment one will identify with the Ishvara, all the sorrows are gone. Nobody has to do anything, single thing. Just identify with a bigger thing. When we identify with something big, the small thing will not affect us. That's why, see, like mom, at home, mom will be more happy than the dad because mom is identifying with the family. Dad will have hard thing, long thing, everything is there, but mom has no problem at all. No problem at all. Because she is, in comparison to both these, she is more happy because she always thinks of this family. She doesn't think that what he will do, what she will do. She doesn't think that way. Like president of a country. Though they are family people, they are not coming from the heaven. But they will have less difficulty. Though they have got more problem than us. But they will experience of difficulty, they will have less. Because they are identifying the entire country. If they are identifying the entire country. Like how this Modi and all things, how much they work, and every time Gali, every day they have to. But I don't know how they work. They will have blood pressure, heart problem, all these things will be there. No, it is a question of with whom I am identifying. Even I will not be bothered by a little problem in a toe. Because I am the entire body. Little problem, okay, give little medicine, that's all. If I am considering myself as the toe, then I will be affected because I am gone now. But I am not the toe, I am the entire body. Then to that extent, that pain will be diluted. Nibrutehe, Isanaha Turiya Atma. That means one has to identify with the Ishana, who is none other than this Turiya Atma. Okay. That means identifying with the Ishvara, one will be free from Sarvadukhanam. That is the meaning of Sarvadukhanam Nibrutehe. Gaudapadji is giving this karika. What is the meaning of Sarvadukhanam Nibrutehe? Identification with the giving of the identification to the Vishwatesana Pragya and identifying with the Ishana. Who is the Ishana here? The Turiya Atma, which is the Turiya and which is the fourth and which is called Atma as the self. Identify that. In the today, actually the same topic we are reading in Ramacharitamanasa, where it is told, Chahu jugati nikalati hu loka bhaye nama japi jiva visuka. In the Balakanda, Sant Tulsidas is writing, actually the topic is Nama Mahima, not Rama Mahima, not Ram as a person, but Ram as the name. That Mahima, glory of name, Lord's name. There is telling, Chahu jugati nikalati hu loka. In all the three words, 4 yugas, that is the Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. Kala Timu, in the three periods of time, past, present, and future. Timu Loka, in the three Loka, Swarga, Martya, and Patala. Bhaye Nama Jati Jiva Visuka. If the Jiva repeats the name of the Lord, then the Jiva will be free from the sorrows. Okay. Now, what is the, how will you be free from sorrow? If you have passed from this college, if you have got married to this person, if you are earning this much, if you have a house in this community, if you are driving this car, and if you have got this kind of dog, then we will not be sad at all. That is our thinking, and we are pursuing that. And our entire, it takes so much of time. We pursue and we get that one. The moment we get that, we see that it is not the wrong exit we have taken. And now there is no time. It is only one way, that now the time has come to go into the cascade and 10 feet down. That's all. Time will go. And we didn't get worked and worked and worked for all these things. Went and danced everywhere, drank all the liquor thing, and then went to like college to college like a monkey. We jumped from one college to another college, then demanded this much money, that much money, and at the end it just died. That is the our job is over. Drama is khatam. And happiness, I don't know what happiness is. Atma. So that's why he's saying that if one has to get rid of the sorrow, don't run after objects, but take Lord's name. That is the simplest way that some Tulsidas is writing here. Okay, here it is told, identify in the language of knowledge, identify with the Ishvara, the creator of this entire universe. Then that is Nirbhute Sarva Dukhanam. Isana. He writing Isana means iti asya padasya vyakhyanam. Isana is writing that Isana is the vyakhya, is the further explanation of the further explanation of Ishana. The meaning of Ishana is Prabhu. He is telling Prabhu is the explanation of the further explanation of the Prabhu, means who is all powerful, Sarva Samartha. That's the meaning of Ishana. That's why the Ishavasya Upanishad, when it is told, Ishavasya Sarvam, Isha means the all powerful Lord. So the explanation of Prabhu is, Ishana is that he is a Prabhu. Dukkha Nibrutim Prati Prabhu iti ityartha. Dukkha Nibruti. Only this Prabhu can remove the sorrow. So if you have surrendered to Prabhu, or if you are identifying with the Prabhu, then there will be no sorrow. They cannot, sorrow and Prabhu, God cannot go together. Bhavati ityartha. Tad vijnana nimittatva dukkha nibrutehe. Then the knowledge of the Prabhu is the nimitta, is the cause for the dukkha nibruti. That means if you know the Lord, the Lord is the Ishana, the self in us is Atma. The moment we know him, then dukkha nibruti, all the sorrows, all kinds of sorrows will be gone. Nibrute sarva dukhanam Ishana prabhurabdeha. Then the second line, Advaita sarva bhavanam devasturyo vibhusmutah. That will just see, will take 5 more minutes. So this sloka will complete, because 2 more weeks will not have the class. After 8th of January, we'll again resume. Abhyaya. Then next word is the Abhyaya. Prabhu, after that Abhyaya is there. Abhyaya means, here it is written, Na Bhyeti iti Abhyaya. Na Bhyeti means doesn't deviate. Doesn't deviate. This Turiya doesn't deviate from what? Swarupat. Swarupat na bevicharati. Bhyeti means bevicharati. Na bevicharati. Na bhyeti means na bevicharati. Abhyaya means na bhyeti. Na bhyeti means na bevicharati. He doesn't change from his true nature. That's why if we are relating, always our unhappiness means the fluctuation in the thought pattern is the cause for our sorrow. One time I think, oh, okay, this is my beta, oh, okay, and he is really doing so good and everything. Then we feel really good. Then suddenly the beta has changed the direction. Then what will happen to us? We will also go down. Previously we have gone up, now we'll go down. But if you are related with Surya, na vyavicharati, it will never change at all. So will always remain the same. Abhyaha, abhyaha means na vyati, that means swarupat na vyavicharati. Then what's the next word? Sarvabhavanam. Sarvabhavanam, what it is written here? Etat krutaha yasmat advaitaha. Etat krutaha. Why he is not vyavicharati? He is little extending. Etat krutaha yasmat advaita. Since it is he is advaita, that's why he is unchanged. Then the next word is sarvabhavanam. Sarvabhavana means all objects, but here what Bhavan Shankaracharya is writing, Godapalacharya, Sarvabhavanam Rajju Sarvavat Mursatvat Saha Esaha. Sarvabhavana means all objects, just like they are like the sarpa. All the objects are like the sarpa antarajju, Mursatvat. They are all illusion, Mursa, false. Sa Esa Deva, but what is the Turya? Sa Esa Deva, he is the effulgent one. Jyotanath Deva, he is telling that since he is effulgent, that's why he is called Deva. Turya, he is called the Turya also. And Chaturtha, that we have seen already, he is called Turya, he is called Chaturtha. And he is the Vibhu, that already we have seen on the on previously, Vibhu. Vyapi Smurta, he has to be this Vibhu has to be considered as Vyapi Sarva Vyapi. That is the meaning he gave to this Turya on writing explanation regarding the Turya. In one sloka he explained in this way. Again he is taking some other sloka, he will talk regarding the Turya, elaborating. Okay, Hariam, thank you so much. And have a very nice and productive new year, and take a resolve that from tomorrow onwards I will try to do something which I have never done before, not in a negative way. Okay, whatever you think you have thought as positive, just try to implement little. And even thinking wise also, the way we have thought of it has not really not helped us at all. Even in our thinking also, we will may not be successful, but it doesn't matter. The child is not successful in standing in the first time. It will fall. Again it will stand. Again it will fall. Fall is not a sign of failure. Fall is not a sign of failure. Fall is actually, we go up in the mountain, then we come down. We come down only to go up, because coming down is not now he is coming down. Previously he was on the top of the mountain. No, another mountain is there. So we have to come down again to go up. So in this manner, always keep yourself very positive. And there are certain things like lust, greed, all these things we are doing for so many years. And now also if you will do 30 or 40 years, we have not got anything. Only disease we have got. Then little different. Very different. So try to change the thinking in a different direction. And also activities also in the world, little different it should be. Then we will be a proud inhabitant of the new year. Okay? Hariam and pronouns to all. Om Purnamada Purnavidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. I am pronounced to all.